Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of Mismatch. So today's guest is someone who's definitely left an impression the first time she joined us. It's a hint, she's a repeat and a good one. We are lucky to welcome back Deborah Graham. She is the psychic matchmaker, relationship expert, and intuitive who's built a career helping people navigate love, life, heartbreak, healing, and emotional energy that we bring around in our day-to-day lives and, of course, in turn, in our relationships. So last time Deborah was here, we talked about everything from modern dating burnout and emotional patterns, her rule of 3, healing after heartbreak, and why so many people keep repeating the same relationship without realizing it. So you're definitely going to want to tune into that episode if you want to get to know Deborah. We had a lot to say after that episode. And so this time I thought, and she thought, let's take this one step further. Today, Deborah is actually going to be doing live readings, okay? Live readings for Mismatch fans and listeners. From real relationship questions, real dating dilemmas, and real life questions from these people. Of course, we've concealed their identity. We only have a first name basis, and that's all that Deborah got as well. We're going to give you an inside look to these readings. Listen, you're going to have some takeaways as well. So up first, we are going to welcome our first caller, Sarah. Okay, ladies, I'll let you take it away. Go ahead, Deborah. What do we see for Sarah?
You've known you've been weird, odd, and different since the day you've been born. And you chose your parents. Your parents didn't even choose you. And this was your calling to come back to basically heal from old trauma bonds, from old energy. Okay. You absolutely have the world in the palm of your hands. You are vibrating at a 10. Most people are lucky if they're at a 3 or a 4. So you're elevated. Okay. You are a call to action person. You're very minimalist. You're not a big deal person. Most people are constantly, I need, I want, I need. You appreciate the little things. You appreciate the flowers, the trees, the birds. And the one thing you want in life right now is that love. And that's the part that's missing, is finding that unconditional self-love within yourself. And that's something you have to work on. That's not going to come from the outside, unfortunately. You've got to work to release your energy like you're an onion. You got to peel back the layers and layers and layers of fear and emotion. Would you agree or disagree? Be honest.
Oh, I just did a video of me releasing all that emotion and peeling back the layers. So dead on.
So that's what we call a winner. Chicken dinner,
that's
girl.
Like winner chicken dinner all the way. I don't even eat chicken, but there you go.
And because you are an empath as I am, and you feel these things, so you're always a call to action. So take these 3 months and honor yourself, okay? Dedicate yourself, give yourself the notoriety, and use the word, I can do it, without any fears, limitations, or emotional pain. That means take the world off of the weight of your shoulders and live your life. The next 3 months is about me. It is for you, about you, because of you. And when the universe gives us a gift, we freaking take it. And the universe right now is making a major shift right now. And because we all are electromagnetic energy going through a temporary human experience. And that is an understatement, saying that the world is shifting. I mean, it has been, but we are in like high vibration right now, especially with it being the fire force year. Energies are changing, vibrations are changing. People are becoming more intuitive. They're becoming more aware because we are evolving. We're kind of like going through that 100-year ascension change. And what is happening is, once you clear out your cobwebs, and I think you know where I'm going there, sexual energy. You need some healing, girl, down below. And I think that I think you could agree that once you can release that, then you're going to fall into that love soulmate partner relationship. So what's going on in your love life? Let's cut through the chase.
It's good. It's really good.
That's good. But you got to work on you. I think it's all about you. And I'm
a giver. I don't know how
you got to stop it. Just what I said in the reading. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop giving and start receiving. And your lucky days are always going to be Wednesdays and Fridays. Anything you want to change or do different is always a Wednesday and a Friday. And your number is 11. So you're going to see those angel numbers everywhere you go. And you do have a loved one watching over you, because not only am I a psychic matchmaker, but I'm also a medium. And when I look into somebody, I don't look at you, I look in you. And again, that's how I'm able to read people all over the world, even on the podcast, The Psychic Connection with Deborah Graham, which is you can stream that anywhere, any place, anytime. All over. I connect with their voice. I connect with their energy. I just feel that once you step into your power, I feel like you've done all the work you needed to do for others. And this time it's about you. And I hope this helps you, and I hope it resonates with you as well, baby.
It does. It does. I have a big energy partner. So, it's.
But you got to take care of you, because I just feel like you need to start allowing your energy partner to give to you. And I don't think you know how to receive. I don't think you're on the receiving end. I think you're always on the giving end.
Yes. Yeah.
So that energy needs to stop, and you need to really just chill. Don't do anything. I don't think you know what that means. I think your brain is all about, it's all about give, love more, trust more, give more, give. But that goes from childhood. That's trauma from your past life. And I think we're going to have to go dive deeper and larger and give you what I call a Deborah Graham enema. Stick it up your butt and release that old, so you can really start understanding what it means to be you. Because I don't think you even understand your own power and your own energy. I think you're so busy trying to keep up with everybody else and being that call to action, because you are a problem solver. I don't think you know what it means. And this could go, I think, for a lot of your listeners out there too, who's listening, is that we step in a role. We're programmed. Our computers. We're so afraid of this AI. Well, guess what, honey? You are AI, because we're programmed. We eat at a certain time. We go to sleep at a certain time. Our brain is programmed emotionally. If somebody tries to bring us down, we react. So you know what? You just got to use the word delete, cancel, clear.
And receive.
Well, you need to receive. There's a lot of people that are all takers out there. So it doesn't mean that that's all for everybody. Okay. This is specifically for you. You have to work on the receiving. And I think that if you could transfer the energy to your left side, because most of our right sides are always our giving, and our left side is our receiving. So let's start working on your left side, because I think your energy is weaker on the right because you've given so much energy.
Oh, it's funny. It's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting you say that, because I've had a lot of discomfort in my right hip as of late. And I feel that it is something I need to release. There's an energy that's stuck. And so that makes total sense. Yeah.
I think it's because you've given so much, and it does affect our central nervous system, and it does affect our physical body when we give so much. And that's how come a lot of people ended up getting illnesses and sicknesses, because we don't know how to stop. We just live in our head, and people who live in our heads or live in their heads, they shrivel up like a little prune.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going to take that advice to my heart, because I really feel like I have stepped into, in the last few months, of claiming my power, and not feeling egotistical about it. Oh, thank you. But it's time, right? It's time.
Oh yeah. It's time to let it go. It's time to release it and let it go and live your life. Because if you don't live your life, somebody else is going to do it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, this has been wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. And take care of your body. And you watch how you start receiving more. Your pain in your hip is going to actually go away.
Okay. I'm all in for that.
I'm all in for that. It's right there, girl.
Okay.
God bless. Be well. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you, Nicole.
Hey, Naz.
Hey, Nicole. Hi, Deborah. How are you?
How's it going?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
All right, Naz, you can ask Deborah anything you want. She's all yours.
Well, I did have a question. I'm looking to go back to study, but trying to figure out the best avenue, I guess, pathway to making that a reality.
Okay, so let's have your birthday, month and date only, please and thank you.
So the month is October and the day is 16.
Well, you are a very deep person, and you get bored very easily. You're not one to sit in one area for too long, and you are a creator and inventor. So you kind of got like both parts going on with you. You got that very left side of your brain that everything's very engineering and very, call to action, almost like you have healing energy, like you could help other people or come up with cures or come up with inventions. And then you have that very right side of your brain that's very creative, artistic, and also kind of a little bit introvert. So it's kind of interesting that you're living in two different parallel energies at one time. So it's almost like you're partly in the physical world, but you're partly outside. It's almost like you're astral projecting somewhere between 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and your body will vibrate. That means you're either coming back into your physical body or leaving. And what that's telling me is that this is a call to action, because you are in a window of opportunity between now and 11/11. So what that's telling me is November the 11th of 2026 is all about empowerment. It's all about fire. It's all about you connecting back with your own ascension and healing from the bottom up. And a lot of your information and energy, most people think it's coming from the brain and it's coming from the top. Crown chakra, yours coming from the first chakra. That's the root chakra. So that means that going back in and studying and learning. What are you doing right now? Because you are absolutely meant to be your own boss, Naz, and have your own business. What do you do?
I work for Enterprise Mobility, so I'm a strategic account representative. So I work with international accounts.
Okay. You're ready to shift that. I feel like you're going through a shifting right now, and I feel like you're ready to find yourself. And I feel like you're really trying to find that core energy. And it's really not about love or relationship. It's about you finding yourself, because I feel like once you feel Naz whole, perfect, and complete, and you're able to push that energy forward, I feel like you're going to write a book. Have you ever thought about that? Because I really feel like this energy is just going to come out of nowhere within the next 3 years or sooner.
Yeah. So part of the field of study that I want to do, it would involve.
And what is that you're studying? What are you looking at studying?
Well, I always wanted to go into medicine, but I had to stop, studying. So I never really finished that. And given my age and the time that has passed, I thought maybe psychology would be, it is a form of healing.
The medical field is great, but you're never too old, Naz. I got to tell you something.
No,
I had a client that was like 90 years old, went back to college, never finished college, went back, got their degree. So never feel that an age is a number, because really it doesn't matter if you're 18 or 99 or 109. It doesn't matter. You're never too late to step back into the power of energy, the power of now. And when the universe gives us a gift, we freaking take it. And I feel that as you're opening up that door to, whether it's medicine, whether it's inventing, or whether it's being the psychologist, I feel like the book is coming too. And I feel like this is going to be a manual that's going to help millions of people around the world, around the globe, actually. And I feel that your vibration has changed the last 5 years, because you've let go of a lot of lower bottom feeder people. Who is that one person or one energy that you were like, I released that and now I found myself? What do you feel like you had to let go of in order to step into your power? Because that's the only reason why you had this aha moment, as I like to call it.
Yes. So I guess the only thing that comes to mind is an ex. It was a very toxic relationship.
There you go. That's a big thing. That's the only thing that comes to mind. I think that's the call to action, because that person was a blood-sucking bear, otherwise known AKA as a narcissist.
Yes.
Pedophile narcissist. And when I mean a pedophile, meaning like they were taking your energy. They were taking your young inner child. They were taking your 3-year-old inner child, that little boy that was screaming to come out. She was sucking it and bleeding you dry. And I feel like you basically got your power back. And now, I said in the beginning of this reading, in the session here, it's not about love. It's not about relationship. It's about you authenticating yourself, finding yourself, working on your mission, working on what you're called to action. And I think that you found your 3 A's, your action to do it, your awareness to accept it and be accepted. And consciously, I feel like as you take the awareness, the action, you're accepting yourself to be the best version of you, if that makes any sense. Because a lot of that goes back, stimulates to childhood, growing up quick, fast, and really kind of like having the bar so high that you didn't get time to really be you. Would you agree, Naz?
Yes. So the last few years, I did therapy. I did a lot of shadow work. Actually started doing some training, because I have family that does tarot. I have a medium in the family. So
cool.
I started getting more into the spiritual aspect, and I want to do something with, the medicine and helping people in that regard too, with spirituality. So kind of like
we're in the age of it. We are in the age of energy, of vibration and healing. We're in the age of understanding. People are so much more involved right now. People are so much more open. And I think people were open and evolved before, but they were so afraid of stepping in and being like, because back in the day, if you were a healer or a teacher, or you said something to them, it'd be off with your head like a light, because you were shamed for that. But this is our gift. See, we're all computery programmed, because we're all psychic. We all have the ability to see all, feel all, and know all. It's just some of us are a little bit more in tune. Not everyone's a doctor, but you have that instinct to be like, oh, I have a fever, let me take some Tylenol. Do you get me what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that is our third chakra. That is our third chakra, otherwise known as the Gita. And the Gita is the energy that connects you to, whether you call him God, Allah, master, teacher, creator. I like to call it the universe. And as you call it, the committee, they connect you to where you need to be. And you're getting rid of a lot of old trauma bonds, because a lot of it is opening up your cranial and your sacrum. And the cranial is your own energy. It's coming back. It's almost like you're having an eruption inside the next 9 months because you're giving birth to yourself.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is it's almost like a volcano is coming through. And then 27, the year of 27, meaning next year, I would say by the spring, that's when you're going to be ready for love and relationship. And this is not going to be somebody you already know. This is a new relationship, a new beginning. So whether it's a twin flame, a soulmate, and a reconnection with that person and seeing them through your eyes in a whole different dimension, you're going to know that that person is the one for you. Even if they're in your energy field already, that equate has not actually erupted yet. And that's going to be kind of like the straw to break the camel's back. That's going to be like your completion to your puzzle. Does that resonate?
Yes, it does.
Oh my God. Well, you should definitely book a one-on-one. Check us out at psychicdeborahgraham.com. If you want to do some training sessions, go a little bit deeper, dive into your soul, whether you're needing to connect with your energy, your inner child, check us out at psychicdeborahgraham.com. And anybody listening to the show and being on the show right now, you guys can get 75% off. Just mention I was on the show with Nicole and we'll make it happen.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless.
You too.
Thanks, Naz. All the best.
Thanks, Nicole. Have a great day.
You too. So cool. That's awesome.
Different callers coming in with great questions. Great questions. I love that. And again, we are becoming so evolved. We're coming so present in our energy. We're learning so much right now because the world is shifting. We are shifting. The planets are shifting. And again, you know, there is life out there. There's so many different planets out there, even outside of our solar system. So that's why I talk about astral projection. How can you get from one planet to another? How can you connect with your spirit guides? How can you connect with your loved ones? It's by astral projecting, because that's kind of what I do when I do a reading, just like, you know, you've seen it, call to action, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I went in there deep and large. I mean, it was kind of like, it just happens because when I channel, I almost leave the physical body, go into a different dimensional energy, and I go into their vibration and able to read, see, feel. And we all have this ability. It's just sometimes we're stuck, and we get it a lot in our fifth chakra, otherwise known as our throat. And we block that emotional energy, and we don't know how to get out of our own way because we get stuck. Because again, you're programmed from age 0 to 7. Believe in this, do that. So that's ingrained in your head. So it's almost like you're reprogramming into a new divine energy, if you would.
What is it about this year specifically, like the year of the horse, Deborah, that is so transitional for so many people?
Well, it's all about fire and passion. It is so interesting that so many people are coming out, literally coming out. I mean, wow. I mean, we're making a major shift, and I'm so proud that people are coming out. And sometimes something old has to end or something old has to die in order for something to begin to make great changes. Unfortunately,
right.
It does happen. It's because it's all about the passion. It's about the passion and where you are. And the horse is galloping. So it means highs, it means lows. And I talked about this in the beginning of the year. We're going to have some extreme highs. We're going to have some extreme lows. And there's going to be fear that's going to be trying to put you out there. You know what I'm saying? With so many different things that are going on in the world right now, the unknown, you know, whether it's a, you know, alien experience, a virus, it's like all that stuff. But just be present with yourself. Do not live in fear. You got it. You are in it to win it. And when you listen to your inner voice and that inner child, that's your electromagnetic. But what's so different, to answer your question, we are going through a 100-year ascension change. So it's kind of like we've changed, almost like how we evolved way back when from cavemen into where we are today. It's all about evolution. We're evolution right now. We're changing. Our energy is changing. I mean, so many things are changing year after year, day after day, minute after minute. I mean, we are just exploring a whole different dimension. So kind of like what Nate, you know, calling in and saying, well, you know what, I don't want to go through the whole doctoring thing. Yes, that's a long thing, but don't stop. Live your life, live your dreams. Don't be afraid of the outcome. What's the worst thing? It doesn't work out, start all over again. Press the reset
Totally.
button. There are no such things that I can't. I can, I am, and I will. And again, that's what we talk about on the Psychic Connection podcast with Deborah Graham. That's what we talk about love, whether you're doing a relationship reading, a healing reading, or a medium reading, or just trying to activate your whole entire electromagnetic central nervous system. And this is a year to do it. I mean, this is it. And now, as this year and this portal has opened, you got 10 years of change right now. So the next 10 years is going to be like, whoa. Well, think about this really quick, Nicole. If we were to go back into the 1920s and we were to go show them a cell phone, would they not freak out?
For sure.
And they'd be like, what the heck? How are you talking to somebody? We have to write a letter. We have to send it. We have to wait for that person.
How is this possible? Yeah.
How can that happen? How are we speaking now? We're on a computer. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Florida.
Yeah.
You're in Canada. I'm like, help. Look, we're seeing each other. You're in my energy field. This is what we used to do way back when. We used to astral project to see each other and to connect. And you ever get that feeling, Nicole, that something is going to happen or someone's going to call you that you haven't heard from in a long time? They just pop up. The next thing you know, they call you.
Yes.
That is ESP. That's your transcendental energy connection. We all have it. You need to just plug it in. It's like a battery. Wake up, America. Wake up, world. Wake up, everybody. The world needs to connect. We need to vibrate. And we're all at that vibration. It's the world. It's all about being connected energetically and cellularly.
Besides, listening to our inner voice, what are actual things we can do to help encourage that, Deborah? Because sometimes it's easier said than done.
Of course it is. The one thing is grounding yourself. I wake up every morning. I will stretch my body. I will think of the color white. I will surround myself in pure white light. I will ground myself in the first chakra. And then I'll go outside, hug a tree. And, of course, there's snow sometimes in different parts of the world. If you can get outside without your shoes on, but now the weather's warming up, then do it. And if you can't, just go outside and just be present. Connect with the earth. The earth is vibrating.
Yeah.
And look, I'm burping on the truth. Most psychics get chills. I burp. I mean, that's confirmation, validation, spirit. So just let in what needs to come in. You're protected. So whatever it is that's negative and dark, you can release that. Another thing that is so crazy that I will have my clients do it, if they're going through a breakup or they're holding on to something or they didn't get the job they wanted or something didn't go in, what you do is you take a piece of paper, write down all that fear that you have, because you're not, listen, sometimes people are not ready for you in a relationship. If the relationship didn't go work out, it doesn't mean that she, he, they, them, whatever, didn't care about you or want you. It just means that the timeline was just not right. Or maybe they saved you from something because their own trauma with you, they just knew that it was just, excuse my French, a shit show about to happen. So they actually protected you, but you can't seem to get out, even though they've moved on and they're like, you know what? Timing wasn't right. I was being pleasant. I just didn't want to, be in this relationship anymore. Write down, I release you. I forgive you. I let go of all that. And then flush it down the toilet and piss on it, because that's going to actually help to release that energy, because you're getting rid of all that old energy. You're not wishing bad energy to that person. You're just getting rid of all that old. And it's so exhilarating. I know that sounds crazy. You probably never heard of that before in your life, but I'm not the normal person. That's why I'm celebrity psychic Deborah Graham. I say it like it is. I don't ask you. I tell you. So I come with a warning label. I give you what I call the good, the bad, and the ugly, but always straightforward like it is.
That's for me anyway, the best way to take it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We have Lisa on the line. Hi, Lisa.
Well, we're excited to have you, girl. So what we need is your first name, Lisa, and your birth date, month and date only, and your one question, please and thank you.
Okay, so it's February 25th, and my one question is related to my current relationship and the future of it in my residence.
Well, let me tell you, you are a very solid person, Lisa. You are the kind of person what you see is what you get. You're not the kind of person who likes to take no for an answer. You've been like this since you've been probably age 12 or 13. Therefore, you grew up very quick, very fast. You're very strategic on your thoughts, your mind. You are a healer. When I mean a healer, that means you are a problem solver. People come to you, they look to you for help, they look to you for advice, whether it's friends, family, whoever. But I don't think you know how to really enjoy life. This is something you've never done, okay? You've always worked so hard, and it's been so hard for you to really connect and really just relax. I don't think you even know what that means. Would you agree?
I totally agree. Totally agree.
Oh.
Yeah. And I feel like this person that's in your life right now, you cannot fix this person. This person's got to fix themselves. I feel like there is a lot of old residual energy. I feel like it's past life stuff, not even this life. And some of those things, it's not worth your time and energy. Not saying that there's not a soul connection and this person is not a good person and not worth the work, not worth the time, but you could lead a horse to the water, but you will not make this person drink the water. Okay. And I feel like this person needs to get their own clarity, and you got to stop fixing them. Listen, there's a difference in your work that this is what you're supposed to do in your work. Okay. This is the difference when you're supposed to do this for your family. But when it's a relationship, that relationship should give you, it should be a 50-50. I feel like it's 75% you're giving and 25% they're giving. So I feel like you're more on the giving end than they're on the receiving end. Would you agree or disagree, Lisa?
Absolutely agree. Yeah.
So tell me what's going on, and let's try to sum this up. I'm going to give you the 30-second wham bam. Thank you, man. Psychic Deborah Graham in the house, girl. We're going to go deep and large now.
Okay, I'll tell you. So back when COVID started, and we have one son together, I found out he was fooling around with someone at work. I didn't have total, you know when you know, but you didn't have the proof. So it's like, I'm not going to, till I have all my ducks in a row.
Oh yeah.
He lied about it for 2 years. And then eventually he came clean because I kind of forced him in a corner and admitted it. And so I'm like, okay, I'm done. I can't, there's only so much you can put up with. I can't tolerate that. He doesn't want to let go. So we're in the process now with lawyers to split, but it's not easy.
You got to cut the cord.
Yeah, exactly.
I know it's not easy,
doesn't want it.
But at what point you risking your life and giving up your health and getting some kind of, God forbid, uncurable disease that you're going to end up sick with, okay? I told you, you're giving 75%, he's giving 25%. He's a narcissist, okay? Yeah, and what I mean by that is that he's been like this, but I hate to throw this at you because you're probably going to freak out here, Lisa, but that's why I come with a warning label. I give you what I call the good, the bad, the ugly, and you are taking this at your own risk, okay? This is not his first time cheating on you, girl. He's done this before too.
Oh, you're kidding. Ooh, interesting. Do you know with who?
Deborah Graham doesn't get around. I don't
Yeah.
say shit to you that you want to hear. I tell you exactly like it is. This is what we call a deep and large moment.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is this relationship, because you did know, you did find it out. Thank God you did. But I hate to tell you, you've been living in a loveless, lifeless relationship for more than 10 years. Okay. Even before this. And you guys have been like two ships in the night. Okay. So I'm going to say something God awful. So take it for what it's worth.
Yeah.
It's like a dog. If you don't feed them, they're going to get food somewhere else. So partially you are the problem, Lisa. I'm sorry to say this to you because you were busy being a mother. You were busy taking care of the family. You were busy taking all the fires out and releasing them. But what happened is you are not spending time with yourself. So let me sum this up for you really, really quickly. He is not your soulmate. He is your for now. You were only meant to be together for a reason and a season. Let's just say he was a good sperm donor. He gave you what you needed. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it like it is. And this is my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm burping again. That's confirmation. I can't do this if I wanted to. This is the universe speaking through me. Praise God. And now you need to clear that energy and don't be afraid. You're a strong woman. Okay. I get it. You're thinking, I need to put my family together. I need to make this work for my children. I need to make this work for my life. It needs to happen. And you know what? You're a very proud woman, Lisa, and you're a very private woman. So number one, I want to thank you for showing up and talking about this on the show, because a lot of people just wouldn't do this because it's like, number one, you're like, oh, I'm embarrassed or I'm shamed or I'm this or I'm that. You know what? There is no such things of being embarrassed. You are a human being going through a temporary human experience. And it's good for other people to hear this, because a woman of you thinking, outside, you got your life together, you got your work together, you're working hard, you're doing yourself, and they see that you are like a human being like everybody else. Shit happens. Okay. Excuse my French. It happens. And the truth of the fact is, this is your time to say goodbye to him, cut the cord and move on. He will not change. And I realize it's difficult and you're trying to hold on to this, but he doesn't know where his head is from his butt. No offense. Okay. And the truth of the fact is, even in this relationship, this other woman and him ain't going to even make it together, because she's going to leave him high and dry for another man. In fact, she already got another man. Okay. So the reality is, they're both going to get the super trifecta, you know what, in the butt without the KY, if you know what I'm saying, girl. So we don't wish nobody bad, but I do believe, I know Nicole's like, Deborah Graham is busting out. Yeah, girl, we're going deep and large. We're just going to go for it. And now he's going to get it. And I'm not being rude about it, but you know what? He might get cancer of the prick. Never say never. You understand me? That's what we call prostate cancer, girl. Because sometimes you put your lizard in too many things at one time. It's a karma. Listen, if you're not happy in your relationship, we just talked about this before you jumped on the line with Nicole, that sometimes there's an ending date and there's a beginning date. Okay. You're 10 years too late. Okay. And you're wasting time. You're going to shrivel up like a damn prune. So live your life. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful, not just outside, but inside. And to me, you could be a pretty person outside, but be an ugly person inside. You're beautiful inside. Okay. That's more important. Okay. But you got it both now. So you will find love. You will find happiness. He is not your soulmate. Yes, it's going to be a struggle. Fight for what you want. Don't give in. Use this word. Can't stop, won't stop. Nothing will stop me. I got this. You got to put that out there. And I definitely do want you to book a one-on-one with me. Check me out at psychicdeborahgraham.com. And I just told Nicole that I'm giving all her callers, all her guests, anybody who's listening to the show, 75% off. So this is a great time to do that. So you will get a one-on-one with me. And we'll be able to go deep and large. And again, it doesn't matter where you live, but you need this done. You need what I call a Deborah Graham enema. You need to clear that fear and emotion, and you need to empower yourself. Because like I said, this ain't the first time he did it. It ain't the last time he's going to do it. And people don't change, okay? I picked it up in the beginning. The relationship was toxic before you said a damn thing. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I hope this helps you, and you could finally release it. And remember, there is no such thing as an impossibility. There are no problems. There are only solutions. You will fight through this, okay? And you will get your life back. You'll get your power back, okay?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that.
No, thank you for joining us. And thank you for allowing me to tap into your energy and basically unleash that energy, because you're going to feel so much better just knowing that there's light at the end of the tunnel. And you don't want to waste any more time on Mr. for now. You want Mr. forever. Okay. And don't give up on love. Don't be like, well, he was a narcissist. He was a fidelity. He did this, he did this, he did that. Don't waste your time. He gave you something that no amount of money could give you: children, a family. Absolutely. Okay. So thank God, the universe, for that. And that's great. But just know that it's ending. It's okay. Listen, it's like if you just bought a brand new gallon of milk and you're pissed because you're like, this tastes spoiled. Are you going to just drink that milk and get diarrhea or not? So there you go. Get ready to diarrhea. Yes. There you go. Sum that one up.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
He's diarrhea. Take care. God bless.
Thanks so much. Thank you
Be
both
well.
so much.
Thank you, Lisa.
It.
Peace and love.
All right.
Be well.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
Bye-bye.
No,
Bye-bye.
thank you. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
No, it's a little delayed. She's so sweet.
Oh, God bless her.
And I see Cassie's on the call.
Hey.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're so good. So happy you could join. This is Deborah. And
Hi, it's a pleasure to meet you. How are you? And your name is Cassie?
Hi, Deborah. Yes, my name is Cassie. Nice to meet you.
Well, we're excited. So let's dive deep. Let's dive large and let's go get her done. Okay. So all I need from you is your first name and your birthday. All I need is your month and date and your question. And we're just going to go into it.
Okay. My, well, you know my name, Cassie, and my birthday is October 17th.
And your question.
Oh,
Ask
my
Deborah
question.
anything. You want clarity on something? You want an answer to something?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. I definitely need some clarity on my love life going forward.
Well, you're not ready for love. No offense. Okay. This is all your time. I know Cassie's thinking, Deborah, why did you do that to me? She just bust my damn bubble and flattened me like a damn pancake. But that's okay, because I really feel like it's more about you setting your boundaries, getting rid of unhealthy energies in your life, not only love, but also friendships. You're going to be ending a lot of stuff this year in the next 9 months. So it's almost like you're giving validation and confirmation to yourself. It's almost like you're giving birth to yourself, because you're cutting cords with people at lower vibrational bottom feeder people, right? And then I feel that you're finally going to start activating and opening yourself up so you could really start stepping into your own authentic energy this next 6 months. So to be honest with you, you're in a window of opportunity starting September, October, going into December. So it's like right up through the new year. This is your time to really activate and accept and step into it. But I see two partners. I see somebody from the past and somebody new coming in. So what's going on? Let's cut through the chase. What's up and stuff, girl?
Oh my gosh. Well, I recently just went through a breakup. And I'm trying to, well, recently, it was the beginning of this year. So
That's recent. Okay.
and I'm trying to look forward and close that chapter and hopefully
Good.
start a new one.
Yes, you will. Absolutely. And I think that was the best thing that could have happened. It's like you got a get out of jail free card. There was like shackles on your feet, and you felt in your own intuition, you knew it wasn't right, but you kept trying to like work it or fix it. And it was like, oh, what is this? Why is it not working? You got to listen to your gut. You got to listen to your Gita. You got to listen to your own intuition. And this is what I help people and I train them to do, to really get rid of things that are blocking them and listening to that own intuition. And the great news is this was a learning curve, because I think that you and this ex partner, if you would, had a past life. I don't know if you believe in past lives, but I feel like you were together before, because when you first met him, it was like, oh, you locked in and you felt like you were really connected. It's because you knew them from before. That was the only thing. This wasn't a soulmate. This wasn't a connection like a partnership. This was just what you call for now, a bottom feeder. Would you agree?
Yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense. I thought he was
I
a
know.
soulmate.
You thought, oh, this is great. I found somebody wonderful and this is going to really work because I locked through the eyes. And again, the window to the soul is through the eyes, but you got to also identify, is this somebody who I knew before and I had a connection with? And maybe it was a bad connection and I reconnected with them and I thought like, oh, this person changed. Just remember, people don't change. Okay. This person was shitty before, they're shitty again. Okay. The good news is you are going to fall in love. I see a dark-headed guy with really strong blue eyes, and he's a little older, so he could be 3 to 5 years older. Okay. But when you connect with him, you're going to be like, oh, I feel it in my soul. It won't just be like through the eyes. It'll be through the soul. But I just really feel like you need to have fun throughout this year. And I think you need to wait towards January, February, and March of 2027 to really look for love. I would just be a serial dater. I'm telling you, girl, dress up, show up.
It's your hot girl summer, Cassie.
And go out.
It sounds like it.
No, have fun. Summer love. Go out there. You're cute. You're smart. You're intelligent. You're young. Okay. Listen, doesn't matter how much Botox you put in your face. You can't get back that elasticity skin. You got it right now, girl. So go have fun. Okay. And go out. Just go to parties, go places, do things. Live your life. Enjoy life. You were stuck in a low vibrational bottom feeder energy for quite some time. I feel like this energy just like absorbed you. How long was you actually together with your ex?
It was 4 years.
Ooh, that's gross. Okay. So listen, you got to get out of jail free card. What I just said before. I know I sound like a broken record. I'm saying it over and over and over again, but sometimes I got to say it a few times so you get it into your brain that now you can have fun and enjoy life and go places and do things. And if that person's constantly negative and they're just like, they're not happy, that's somebody who's got some weird shit from their childhood. And that's what we call somebody who's a bottom feeder and they came out of their mother's ass, not the puss. Excuse my French. You know?
That makes a lot of sense. No.
Resonates.
4 years is a long time. That's a long time. That's almost like a marriage, girl. But you know what? You learned something out of it. It was a lesson learned, a lesson earned. I think it was part of your karmic contract you had to learn through. So tell me something really quick that you felt that you've learned in that relationship that you will not do again. I think it'll be great for Nicole's listeners too.
I think I focused too much on the future and not enough on the present, which was, obviously there was some red flags that I ignored. Mm-hmm. Just thinking about, oh, look what my life could be like, in a couple years and he's going to change. But you're right. Like they'll never change.
No, I know. But you were so excited because you were thinking, oh, we're going to get a house. We're going to get this. We're going to get that.
Yeah.
And you get caught up in that. And then you start to lose and see the person like you're trying to act like, oh, I have this life. Let me go build it up. Let me put it together. I have a boyfriend. Oh my God, this is going to work. We're going to play house. Doesn't work like that, So you would have been better just buying a Barbie doll, like a Ken doll. You would have did better. You know what I'm saying? You probably had more life in a damn doll than he had because the life energy in him was just not right.
Yeah. And I see it now, when I'm separated from it
That's
lot more
good.
than I did.
So
That's
you
really
did
good.
learn the lesson. And I think this is great for listeners to hear this, that you do get caught up in the story. You do get caught up in a relationship and you think about all the things like what could. And then you're like, oh my God, look what could. I just wasted 4 years of thinking about what could. And I was living in la la land,
I think I was in love with the hope of everything.
Yes, you were in love.
And exactly. Not actually what was happening.
100%. You are in love with the thought of wanting to be in love. And we do that. Those are what we call deep rooted inner trapped emotions, but the good news is I told you, somebody from the past, I feel like old is ending, old is shedding, new beginning is coming in. So I do believe that next year is your year to find your partner, your soulmate. Just hold on. Don't worry. You're young. Okay. And just go out, have fun, enjoy other people. You are going to connect with so many people the next 3 to 4 months. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And it's almost like you're getting back your life. That's kind of interesting, but that's exactly what I feel.
Yeah. I hope so. It'll be a nice summer,
Yeah, no, get out there, have fun, and check us out at psychicdeborahgraham.com for more information. And just don't forget to listen to our podcast, The Psychic Connection with Deborah Graham, which is you could stream that anywhere, any place, anytime. Thank you so much, and I'll keep you in my prayers. And I want to know next year when you meet that new guy, because I feel like it's going to work for you.
You got to keep us posted,
Deborah.
Cassie.
Thank
All
you,
the
Nicole.
best.
Have fun.
Thank you.
so
Take
much.
God
care.
bless. Be well. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
God bless. Bye.
God
All
bless.
right.
But that is
Hi,
such a true
Bree.
statement.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
So good. This is Deborah.
Hi, how are
Deborah.
you? It's a
I'm-
pleasure to meet you, girl. Okay, so let's have your birth date, month and date only, and your one question, and let's dive deep. Let's go for it.
Oh gosh. Okay. So my birthday is July 19th, 1988. The question I would ask, am I on the right I guess that's the question everybody has is, am
Can
I
I
on
tell
the
you
right
what your
path?
problem is? I'm going to dive in. I feel
Yeah.
like you think too much and you analyze too much. Okay. That's your first rule of thumb. Stop thinking. You need to jump into things. I'm going to tell you some things I want you to do. This is going to sound crazy, but I need you to just go with the flow. That means I need you to eat more fruits and vegetables that are grown from trees, not rooted vegetables, but tree vegetables. What do I mean by that? Like apples, oranges, things of that nature, to get you more lighter because you're very heavy. I need you to be like a feather before you go to bed at night. I want you to visualize you're holding white light like a feather. Your energy is very, very heavy. It's in the back of your neck and shoulders. I could physically feel it. See, this is what's interesting about me and most psychics out there. They read you from the outside. I become you. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking in you energetically. So I'm connecting with your vibration, and your energy is just heavy and you just feel like you're stuck. So you are your own worst enemy. Your biggest fears are failure. You overthink things to the point where you make yourself cray cray. I want you to go with the flow. I want you to step outside of the normal things you normally do. I want you to do 3 things differently that you've never done before in the next 3 weeks. So every week I want you to do something different. What does that mean? If there's something you're like, ooh, I don't like the way that looks, I'm not going to eat it. Freaking try it. Something that you're not liking, I want you to go for it. Okay. If you're sleeping on the left side of the bed, I want you to sleep on the right. If you're sleeping on the right, I want you to sleep on the left. These are things that are going to change your central nervous system to actually help reprogram your brain, your energy, and help you stop living in fear. Okay. Because what is happening in the last 7 years, no offense, you're like a human garbage disposal. Okay. And what's happening is you're absorbing and absorbing and absorbing and absorbing, and at next, boom, girl, you're just going to explode. Okay. The good news is career path is at a 10. So that means that doors are opening, something old is ending, something old is shedding, and you're starting something new. So whether you're changing the job into something new or starting something fresh, this is the time to do it. What do you do right now for a living, if you don't mind me asking you?
I was a video producer. I got laid off in November. So my passion project has become my full-time pursuit.
Good. So isn't that great? Sometimes we got to be let go in order to find ourselves. So win-win chicken dinner. That means you're on top, not on the bottom, girl. You're getting things together. You're getting your fire horse energy ready for this year. Okay. So that's not a bad thing. That was great. That was right at the beginning. Okay. Your career is going to be just as busy as you want it to be, but I don't want you to lose yourself. I don't want you to lose your identity. I want you to really start creating, writing things down, whether you want to do short films, whether you want to do a blog, whether you want to write a book. These are the things I see. I see a lot of writing. You're very detailed in your head. Okay. You would have been a great accountant, by the way, because you're so freaking like detailed. It's crazy. You realize that? Like
not
you're
enough.
really like, huh?
I'm very creative. I stay up all night just getting into like these creative flows, but numbers scare me. I'm like,
I know
not
they
a number
scare
girl.
you. I get it because your brain is wired in a different frequency, but you're so damn detailed. That's your problem to a fault. Okay.
Yeah.
And you over analyze. Okay. And that's what I need you to do. That's why I said just go with the flow, start things differently, do things you've never done before, and just live your life. Your passion, your dreams are in front of you. Okay. And I keep seeing the number 77. So that's telling me July 7th of 2026. So that's in this year. That means that you're going to finally unleash that fire that's been just holding on. Because if not, girl, you're going to be burning up inside. Literally, you're going to be burning up. Like your body is going to get like an autoimmune disease is what I'm worried about because of everything you're holding on to. Okay. So you got to really work on that, and you don't want that. Okay. But for the future, I do see love. I do see relationship. I don't feel like you need to be that traditional person that's got to have the white picket fence, the husband, the kids, the family. I feel like you just need the free flow. Does that make sense? Because your totem spirit is a cat.
Absolutely. Is it?
You know what a cat? Yeah. A cat doesn't like to be touched all the time. It likes its own little space. Somebody gets too much in their energy field. They're like, rawr, so you like that. You like that balancing, you like to kind of like do your own thing. Sometimes you're sweet, sometimes you're bitter, you got that double personality. You're part male and part female. That's good. And both sexes will be attracted to you as well. I know that sounds interesting, but that's what I see. And that's okay. Different strokes for different folks, girl. Just be open to whatever the universe gives you, girl. Okay?
Okay.
Never say
Thank
never.
You. All right.
God bless you, girl. Does that resonate with you?
It definitely does. It definitely does. I was I was nervous coming on because this past season has just been very tumultuous.
That's
probably
okay,
the worst
because it got you where you are. It's where it is. You divorced yourself.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize sometimes you got to divorce yourself, not even a partner, but you have to divorce your job. You have to divorce yourself, and you have to listen to your Gita. And your Gita is the energy that connects you to God and God consciousness. You're a flame of energy. Woo, you're on fire.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Well, God bless you. God be with you. Thank you so much for joining us. And definitely don't forget to listen to the podcast, The Psychic Connection with Deborah Graham. You could stream that anywhere, any place, anytime. And don't forget, guys, you guys are going to get 75% off if you want to book a one-on-one psychic reading with me. So just go to psychicdeborahgraham.com. That's psychicdeborahgraham.com if you guys want to book your own one-on-one. And thank you again for allowing me to share my gift with you guys.
Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you so much, Karina. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Deborah, so much.
Thank you. I appreciate
your heart,
you.
Your spirit, your mind, body, your soul, your energy to all of our listeners today. I think you helped out a lot of people, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you. And I look forward to coming back and doing it
again. Likewise.
We're going to
see you soon.
Thank
Perfect.
you. Namaste.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Namaste. Bye.